The first people to successfully climb Mount Everest were Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, who reached the summit on May 29, 1953. What a view they must have had, and they were the first human beings to ever experience it. Maybe. Some people believe that Everest was actually summited nearly 30 years earlier by an Englishman named George Mallory. Mallory is also known for being the man who responded to the question, why would anybody want to climb Everest, by saying, because it's there. But did Mallory actually reach the summit? Among journalists, this is a controversial question. Some say yes, some say no, but mountain climbers will tell you that it doesn't matter, that even if Mallory did reach the top of the world in 1924, it doesn't count. Why? Because he didn't make it back down. George Mallory died on the mountain. See, climbing a mountain isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's also about getting back to point A. It's about telling the story, it's about surviving the story. And in this sense, it seems to me, mountain climbing offers us a great metaphor for what we do as artists. When you're creating a work of art, and I don't care if you're painting a bison on a cave wall or you're capturing the Mona Lisa's picture-perfect picture stare, you're climbing a mountain no one has ever climbed before. It may not be the tallest mountain in the world, but that shouldn't matter to you because the view from the top is amazing anyway, and you're the first human being who gets to experience it. But reaching the summit isn't enough. You have to make it back down. You can't let your art die on the mountain. What does that mean? With a literal mountain, making it back down means getting back to where the other people are, coming back to society, humanity, finding ears to hear your story, surviving. And it's the same for the artist. Maybe you publish your poem. Maybe you find a gallery that will exhibit your paintings. Maybe you sing your song in public, even if it's only on a street corner. There are a lot of different ways down, and it doesn't matter which one of them you choose, because far too much of our art dies on the mountain. Why? Because we question ourselves. What if it isn't good enough? What if it's redundant or derivative? What if my audience doesn't even exist because people are too cynical or self-absorbed? The answer to each of these questions is the same. You climbed a mountain. People go on Instagram and post photos of cheeseburgers they're about to eat, and you climbed a mountain. People need to know about it. And I don't mean you need people to know about it. I mean there are people out there, people you've never even met, who need to know about that mountain you climbed, maybe desperately, some of them. Reaching the summit is an unbelievable feeling, undeniably. But making it back down may be the most important thing you ever do. Why is it so important, so critical, that you bring your art back down to this lower world, thick with oxygen and people? Like the man said, because it's there.